What if I told you history is a lie? For centuries, we've believed stories that were never true. But some myths didn't just fool us. They changed the world itself. You've heard it 1,000 times. The Great Wall of China is the only man-made structure visible from space. But here's the truth. Astronauts have debunked it. The wall is nearly impossible to see from orbit with the naked eye. Yet this myth spread so far, even textbooks carried it as fact. A simple mistake that became history. We picture the Iron Maiden as a gruesome medieval torture device. But here's the shocking truth. It wasn't even used in the Middle Ages. It was invented in the 18th century, long after the medieval era ended. It was a tool of myth, not murder. You've seen them in movies, cartoons, but the truth, Vikings never wore horned helmets. That image came from a 19th century opera, not history. So why do we still believe it, men? Because sometimes a dramatic lie is more exciting than the truth. Napoleon complex, a term for men overcompensating for their height. But Napoleon wasn't short at all. At 5 feet 7 inches, he was actually taller than the average Frenchman of his time. British enemies made fun of him, and history believed the joke. The Salem witch trials, one of history's darkest chapters. But here's what really happened. Not a single witch was burned at the stake. The burning witches? A European myth, not an American one. Let them eat cake, the phrase that made Marie Antoinette the villain of the French Revolution. But guess what? She never said it. It was propaganda, and it cost her everything. 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue, but he wasn't the first. Vikings landed in North America nearly 500 years earlier. Yet for centuries, we told the wrong story. Einstein failed math. A myth that makes genius feel possible for everyone. But it's a complete lie. Einstein excelled in math from a young age. His teachers even recognized his brilliance. Sometimes we create myths to make genius feel more ordinary. Hollywood taught us that slaves built the pyramids, but archaeology tells a different story. They were paid laborers, well-fed, and honored. The truth was buried until now. But what if I told you the biggest historical myth is one we still believe today? A lie so powerful it shaped entire nations. Hit follow, because the next myth, it will change everything you thought you knew.